A day after the protest broke out in the hill districts of Manipur over the eviction drive, Dr. Seilen Haokip, the spokesperson of 𝗡𝗢𝗥𝗧𝗛𝗏 National Organization, which is the apex body of the 17 𝗡𝗢𝗥𝗧𝗏 rebel groups, today said that the Chief Minister may have been misinformed with regard to the involvement of the KNA or 𝗟𝗓𝗡 in the protest. He claimed that it was the CSOs of tribal bodies who had staged democratic protest. While speaking to Northeast Live, 𝗟𝗓𝗙𝗪 correspondent M.K. Henry, the spokesperson of KNO said that tribal bodies staged the peaceful rally to voice their grievances against the alleged eviction drive carried out in the area where the locals had been living since the last 50 years.
Thank you, Northeast Live. I am looking at the interview your channel covered regarding this interview you carried out with the Honorable Chief Minister of Manipur and 𝗟𝗡𝗩𝗘 Singh, and the interviews about his remarks on the happening yesterday, which is the peaceful rally conducted by the tribal bodies of the hill people in Manipur. His main contention here in the interview is that 𝗟𝗓𝗡 and KNA are the instigators of the peaceful march. Now, far from that being the case, perhaps the Honorable Chief Minister has received input that is, something we cannot comment on, but from our side and from also different social media groups, clarifications have been made to the effect that this peaceful rally was conducted by the civil societies of the tribal bodies of the hills of Manipur. And in fact, one of the releases I read was that these bodies actually made a strong statement that neither the elected members to the Legislative Assembly nor SO groups should try to deviate them from their purpose of the peaceful march, which is in connection with the what they call illegal evictions carried out in certain parts of the hills of Manipur, and also related with encroachments of forest lands, wildlife sanctuaries, etc., etc. Now, my reading is the peaceful march are simply expressing their discontentment in the way the government exercise has been carried out. From their point of view, they are illegal. For instance, the 𝗟𝗔𝗡𝗏 village is one that has existed from 1972, and 50 years has passed, and now it appears the government wants to conduct another survey. I don't know how you go back into 50 years to conduct a survey, but that is something for the department concerned the officials concerned to carry it out. But it appears some proper procedures have not been followed from the side of the victims. So to air their grievance, rather than get into any violent activities, they, in a sort of democratic fashion and conciliatory manner, carried out this peaceful march.
Well, Dr. Haokip further stated that there is an apparent need to build a stronger Manipur where all people can live as equals. He added that it is about time to find a solution and not stretch the issue any further.
The goals that we all aspire, which is a stronger Manipur, a peaceful Manipur, a better developed Manipur for all of its citizens. Yes, we are different communities in terms of ethnicity, but otherwise we are the common people of Manipur. We are all citizens of Manipur, and none is any more special or, worse in the state. Everyone is on equal status there. So it's unfortunate that the Honorable CM, I say, might have been misinformed by his sources, and I think we all can, sometimes make unintentional mistakes. We have made mistakes as all groups. Government also does sometimes. And so I think this situation is an anomaly. All concerned should overlook and keep it aside and switch to a focus which is positive, which is to engage in the dialogue that's going on. The government of India is very much in the right frame of mind. They're positive to resolve our issues, and so is the state government. So incidents like this should not be permitted to bring in bad taste. And let me reiterate, yesterday's event was a peaceful march, and it went off very smoothly, except for the unfortunate incident in 𝗡𝗢𝗥𝗧𝗛𝗡, where from the videos that I've seen, that should not have happened. The violence shouldn't have happened, in my view, from what I've seen. But I think what sparked that situation was one of the people who were going to the area where the people marching were to congregate, a female in this case, happened to be restrained by the security forces, and there was a bit of a scuffle, and she was actually seen in the video being beaten. So, and that angered the rest of the people who were going to participate, and it turned violent. But thank God, somehow the situation was brought under control. Credit to the security forces and the good behavior of the people. And so, it's unfortunate that such an incident took place when it was a declared peaceful march. And it's creditable too that in 𝗟𝗓𝗏𝗘 and other places in the hills of Manipur, the march went off peacefully as intended. Security forces were very, professional and restrained, and all went well. So the Honorable CM, I'm sure, will have further input from all sources that he would have. And at the end of the day, I think this is something that can be addressed by simply, looking at it at its face value and not taking too much of a sort of unnecessary position in this context. Let's just override it and move on with a better focus to resolving issues and making the state a happier place.